No, that's a snapping turtle.
Yeah, I was about to say, we've already had this conversation.
Snapping turtle's an attack turtle.
And alpacas are giraffe. Or giraffe.
What did we say for lizards?
Goats.
Lizards are like armored tortoises.
Yeah, they're attack tortoises.
No, lizards. Just like a normal lizard.
Tactile
They're tortoises that focus on an attack build.
Oh, much
They're
more
DPS
slender.
tortoises.
Yeah.
I thought lizards were focused on a stealth build.
Depends on the lizard.
That's true.
Hello! Welcome! We're the
Guys,
Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
And we're back with another episode of Death Note. Last time, what happened, guys?
Ooh! Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Alright, so... Okay, no, I got this. So what happened was Light wanted to test, like, the limitations of the Death Note, and it kind of confirmed something that we had talked about before.
Yep.
That there's no Sharknadoes, there's no Sharkalanches, that if you want someone to die, if you want to specify the death, it has to be something that they're physically capable of doing.
Can't travel
and something
from Japan to France in an hour.
prison in France.
Prison.
Sorry, prison in...
Does it matter if
Japan.
the prison's in France?
It doesn't matter.
France.
But before
has to-
that,
it has to be- it has to be
Joe,
feasibly
what
possible.
happened in the very beginning of the last episode?
The
I thought he was going to say Dio.
cool. Why am I blanking?
It's the...
This is a problem.
It was a
I'm
deal
literally
that
on a
was
reaction
not
channel.
made.
I'm forgetting.
Joe.
It was the deal that
Right.
was
The Shinigami
I
eyes.
said it. Yes, the Shinigami.
That's what you
yeah,
said
he
this-
denied it, and Rhett was like, "Pump, put it up."
Yeah, it was literally the first thing
He
you
was
talked
right.
about in the last episode. You went, Shinigami eyes.
Yeah. He denied it.
He denied
He's
it.
like, no, which I figured, because he was like, no, I'm going to spend as long as I can being God among you mortals.
He did
So-
say, though, that if it was wings, it would have been a different...
Yeah, he's...
Clearly, Red Bull hasn't been invented in this universe.
Not yet.
Dude, just creative mode.
So continue. What did he find
So he found out the limitations of the Death Note, and then he went to test it out.
Yeah, and that
on
was...
the one criminal.
That
from
was
before.
him. Yeah, he found that criminal, and so he realized that he could use this aspect of being able to control, slightly influence, if not completely control, the victim right before death to find the person, what he didn't know to be the FBI agent.
Oh, that's right. The guy. He's got the name.
Do
of
you
him.
remember?
Who was tailing him, shadowing him, and he set up this perfect, play of the game
Just
scenario
Absolutely amazing.
to get this guy to reveal himself to him. And
Great
you know what?
plan.
I'm pretty sure that girl is still gonna ask for another date.
Yeah. No. Oh, that's right. He asked the chick.
And Light's just like, sure.
So let's
I
see
guess.
if that prediction comes true, and if the main focus of this series being Light's love life really comes through. Let's see.
I
Date
really
number
want
2.
Can we just turn this anime into a slice of life anime? Just
Well, there's a
talking
bunch
about-
of slicing lives. And let's go. Ready?
Also, we have notebooks now.
Yes, we'll be taking notes.
Joe, I swear to God, if I don't see you in notebook.
Ready? Joe,
Take him out of... Oh, right, yeah.
on your steady, get marks and action. Oh, Rhett, why you have me do that? It's so unnecessary. Well, you know what? It makes editing easier.
My hair is...
Ass.
My
Assholes.
comically long
Just
arms just for
bad
your
right now.
entertainment.
Remote.
Just wait.
Yeah, look, it's me.
Is that supposed to be Jesus in the back?
I don't know, man.
So the apple symbolizes
I-
Right, you
rebuke.
should just crop your face into that.
Listen carefully.
Here's
I
your
came to
$50
Japan as
bucks,
part of a secret investigation, so the local police can't find out that I...
I understand. I promise I won't tell anyone that I met you, and of course, that includes my father.
Well, then, please excuse me.
The funny thing is, he'll keep that promise.
Becoming more
Is that...
creative.
It's Goth Girl!
It did it. We did it. We found her.
Hey, welcome back.
Look, darling, you and I know you used to be one of the best agents in the FBI.
Damn.
Holy fuck. You're not an agent anymore, so just leave it alone.
It's not yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait 1 week before writing his name. If he dies right after meeting me, I'll only draw attention to myself. I'll write his name in here once I've given them time to investigate more people with ties to the police.
How do you know? Gods of death.
Watch, Elle's gonna be able to
Is he
turn it
trying
into
to
something
tell us
was
that
absolutely
gods of
supposed
death
to be.
exist? Listen, Watari. Tell the police to monitor
like it.
prison
Watari.
populations closely for the next few days. Kira may use other suicide notes to communicate with us.
Understood.
Do people know about the Shinigami realm? Do people know that that's
Probably,
a thing that exists?
probably as much as like modern day,
Lore thingy.
like,
modern day
Purgatory?
Japanese
Yeah.
like
Okay.
people. I imagine it's like, oh, you know, like a mythological thing.
Okay.
Dancing and shit and then just die from heart attack.
Different killing methods, and I've learned a lot about the Death Note. For example, if I write a cause of death and the circumstances leading up to it, I can add a name afterwards, and it'll still happen.
Oh. Oh.
So you can kill
I
two
didn't
with
know
one?
that one.
Basically, if he doesn't want to be limited to writing within 5 minutes, he can write what he wants to happen before and then add the name.
Oh, okay.
Don't turn around or put your hands in your pockets. I won't hesitate to kill you here.
It couldn't be.
Oh no.
This voice. I've heard it somewhere.
But first, I'm gonna prove to you that I'm Kira. Do you see the man working over there at the coffee shop?
Oh god, he's just gonna play with
That's
this
right, the
man.
one sweeping the floor. I'm gonna kill him just for you.
But how? Don't do it. I believe you. You're Kira.
Damn, bro.
I'm sure you care more about your loved ones than any of these people here. Imagine how you'd feel if one of them was killed just because you refused to cooperate. I think you should consider them the real
Damn,
hostages
this
at the
music be
moment.
going hard right now.
Fuck!
How do you know about her? I do
Is the
have
rabbit.
my laptop with me. It's the one I use for work, but I don't have the files you're looking for.
All right, then take this envelope.
Bro,
First, take the transceiver out of the
Bro, you just put your
envelope, then
fingerprints
put
on
the
that, bro.
earpiece in, and
Why would you
await
do
my
that?
You're
instructions.
probably gonna die before you get
A
it.
transceiver.
All right, now get on the Yamanote line, inner or outer route. It doesn't matter which direction you take.
sorry folks that we're not saying
I'll be
anything because
close
this is
by
kind
at
of
all times,
intense.
which means I'll be watching your every.
If he's already written his name.
Probably.
Well, I mean, if he's already written his name
Because
down.
this is a
Well, no,
this is
because
a
we just
weak
talked about
pass.
he can write the scenario down and then write the name.
Of 12.
Okay, now take the papers out of the envelope. Of those 12 agents you mentioned, I want you to write down the name of your superior, the one who's heading up this investigation, in the space at the very top of the page.
What is the meaning of this? What is he after?
Now, one by one, you're going to look at each photo and then write that agent's name in the space provided. You're going to do this for each agent.
It doesn't make sense. If he's got the names already, why use me?
Could have died.
One too many cheeseburgers.
Like Yagami.
Farewell, Ray Penber. Ray Penber wrote all of those names on pages taken from the Death Note. Ironic. Without even realizing it, he was actually signing a death warrant for all of his colleagues. As for Penber's boss, he died of a heart attack after sending all of his agents a file. And the other 11 investigators? They all died of heart attacks after receiving the same file.
This is man. I
Oh
swear.
my fucking! Just like that!
I wondered when you
Just
guys.
like that!
I wondered when it was gonna hit you what was happening.
Just like that! All the...
It's already decided. We're calling off our investigation.
Damn,
Chief
bro.
Yagami on the line. L, I just got off the phone with the director of the FBI. According to him, it seems that you arranged for the
Oh,
FBI
no.
to come to
Uh-oh.
Japan and investigate everyone here associated with the task force.
Yes, I did.
So,
Didn't
No,
he?
everybody on the
It's
force is
obvious he'll
gonna
kill
die.
Yeah.
anyone who gets in his way, whether they're criminals or not.
So much for his sense of justice. He's a murderer.
At this point, yeah.
we have another victim. A note was found at the scene.
Oh shit.
L. Do you know gods of death love apples?
Damn you, Kira.
Love apple.
I want you to be alarmed. I'm sure you've heard of this Kira investigation. Well, I'm currently in charge of it.
What? No.
Well, thanks for talking with me anyway. I appreciate it.
Oh, she's gonna be
She's
on it.
she's one of the best
She's on
FBI
the
investigators.
case.
She's the exact opposite of what we
But
thought
if
she
what
would
I'm
be.
thinking is right,
I trust all of you.
He's gonna reveal himself.
Hold on a second.
Oh, no.
El just said that he's decided to trust us now. But honestly, what reason do we have to trust him?
Oh no.
Look, Al.
All of us have agreed to put our lives at risk to bring Kira to justice.
Don't do it.
So I hope you understand what this means. We're really sticking our necks out here.
But you never have to show your face, do you? You just give the orders.
Dude.
I don't see how you can expect us.
He's probably behind one of the doors.
I've been waiting
You
in this.
shush.
I've been waiting in this closet.
We should think of it like he's been waiting for this to happen all along.
That fucking piano, man. Holy shit.
So be it. I'm ready to show my face. I'll make my first public appearance as L. If you ever managed to find out about these secret meetings, I'm sure you'd feel compelled to move in. That's what I'm counting on.
Beginning.
No. No. The episode's not over.
Do it.
It's unlocked. Please, let yourselves in.
Door.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
When Rhett said the episode's not over, I was like, oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Damn it!
Yes.
Wow. Holy fuck.
You guys want to see my notes?
I have Goth Girl with September, former FBI agent, Japanese, 12 FBI agents, and then after they died, I put comma dead.
No. Guys. This is the shit. Okay. Kira.
Wait. There's like
This is like a playbook.
Yo,
this is amazing.
Is that meme where it's got the...
Yeah, I was just about to say. He's got
We have Kira branching out. We have Take the L, was going to the FBI. I remember Ray Pember. He's now dead. FBI out. We're going here to Death Note Shinigami. With Boy Ryuk. And then we have this. We found a girl. She used to be in the FBI, connected to Ray Pember, who's dead. FBI's out. Going off and taking the L. Police no longer trust him. People are out. But going back to that, Kira and Ray Pember, they did cooperate. And he did die, but he gave info, so yes. And then after that, now we have L and the Furious Five, and they're meeting in Hotel Trivago. They're gonna take out Light. That's how you take notes, people.
That's much better than what I had.
Damn
right.
Damn, that was quite the freaking episode. Like,
okay, let's recap this one at a time. So we found out something new about the Death Note. That you no longer need to put the name of the person and then how they die. You can put how they die, how this person dies, and then the name afterwards, which is what he did to Ray Pember.
Well, it's what he did to the FBI agents.
Yeah.
Because he wrote down how they died, and then he had Ray Pember fill in the names. Which is why there was like those white blanks on everything, because that probably was like peel off tape or something, or like...
It was like a file folder that he cut gaps into.
Guys, what if he just mailed this anonymous letter to somebody, like, you're gonna die, lol, when they open it, and it says right when they read it, they die.
Which you're gonna die, lol, JK.
Unless.
Which means, like, if he messes the address up, there's just that fucking time bomb, because, like, he only will die of a heart attack when someone opens up the
cleaning
envelope.
lady opens it, oh shit.
And now we also know that we were completely wrong about Goth Girl. She wasn't a Kira fanatic at all. She's the replacement for all the FBI agents now hunting Kira. Because now she's suspicious of Light.
But does she have that hair? Is that the same girl?
Do you want me to answer that?
No.
She dyes her hair.
Dye her hair,
but she
ponytails.
got why? It doesn't.
Joe
really
looks
seem
at
like
me, asks a question. I say, "Do you want me to answer that?" All three of you say no.
No. It's rhetorically no, but I want to know.
You know what? I still say she's gonna be a fanatic. Like a Kira.
Why would
supporter.
she though? Why would she turn into a fanatic?
Based solely off of her attire and her hair, I'm going to say that she was very interested in this case already, and he was telling her no, and she's no longer on the force, which means that maybe she had some kind of reason to fall out. So maybe she's not exactly the most mentally strong. Not necessarily.
She didn't.
Not necessarily in terms of how smart she is.
She seems
but like,
somewhat mentally stable.
I'm not talking
She
about
seemed
like
normal though.
But like, what if the further she gets down on this rabbit hole of investigation, what if she thinks that Kira might be right? So
I don't know.
I honestly think that that's not the case, but I'm just doing it for the sake of argumentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first male simp. Simping for Kira. A Kimp, if you may.
Absolutely not. If I'm going to simp for anybody, it's going to be L. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'll simp for him.
Simp for those toes.
Man not wearing shoes.
Everyone simps for L. Everybody simps
Dude,
for
his
L.
feet look like Lego feet.
You know what? No. The
Lego feet, bro.
It's just a little stub off of the leg. It's just like a little overhang.
That's what the L stands for.
They look like blocks.
Like,
That's why he's out. Look at his leg.
The L stands for Lego.
My sister called me an L once because I had large feet. I just walked around. She looked at me like, you look like an L. I'm like,
now I'm going to take that as a
shut up.
No,
shut up.
What else did we find out?
L revealed himself to the police.
Or, we got cock-blocked by the end of the episode.
he had an intention the entire time to bring down... Oh, I'm getting...
To whittle.
Bring down the police force to the only people that he knew that he could be able to trust. Because now he realizes that he fully needs the police to cooperate with him and to trust him.
Well, no, he knew that the whole time. He since the beginning, he's been saying, I need the police. Because honestly, I don't feel like if Al didn't need the police, I don't think he ever would have talked to them once.
That's fair.
Like, maybe he would talk to them, cause unless he's, like, deputized or something, like, he can make arrests himself. The one interaction he would have would be, I'll catch him, you arrest him.
But here's another thing that he's doing it for. He's trying to get Light to come to the hotels so that he could get the names of the police officers and out. Because he's probably going to find out that the police officers aren't no longer at the police. Because there's, 5 now at the police force?
No, they're all still there. They're just not working on the case.
Okay. Well, he's probably going to find out that there's 5 police officers, including the chief, that are on the case now. And that he's probably going to end up... Because Al wants him to find out that they're at the hotels. And he wants him to come there so then he can get his name and his face.
Yeah,
he said at the very end, he's like,
well, also, Al is going to make a public statement. He's going to reveal himself.
I completely forgot about that. He's going to reveal himself. Shit.
Hey guys, I'm Al.
Or the public statement might just be referring to the police force.
Yeah.
But,
it's not a spoiler. When he meant publicly revealing himself, he meant revealing himself to people of the public.
Well, when the only human interaction you have is when you are interacting with somebody who has very little interaction with anybody else as a proxy for you.
Do you think that
revealing yourself to
reveal
5
Watery?
people is a mass?
The Furious 5.
Do you think they're going to reveal themselves as they're going to reveal Watery too?
No.
Tony?
I don't think
What
so.
did he?
By the end of this, guys, I'm going to have several pages of arrows.
Well, Watery...
Joe, can you do your best impression of the guy, the
guy with
the crazy dude? I'm forgetting what his name is.
It's from He's Always Sunny.
It's gonna be habit.
But,
this is how Kira connects to pineapples. It's gonna happen.
But
fucking happen.
I don't think Watery might reveal his face, but we're never gonna.
If Al's gonna reveal his face, why wouldn't Watery? Just for the sake of just having.
It's like Atari.
Still with an unknown identity.
Yeah.
What?
It's just one. It's one less loose end.
Oh God.
Don't you dare remember.
I feel like L's real name is going to be significantly harder to obtain than Watery's real name.
Mm-hmm.
So might as well keep both lines of defense up for him. You know, L might have
unless Watery sacrifices himself to be able to get
what if
L identity.
Imagine L's just actually been loving this whole time. L is his real name.
No, like what if
my parents really didn't love me?
What if Watery sacrifices himself to get Light's identity for L?
Watery might do that personally. I don't know. We barely know anything about him. He could.
I think that's something that could happen because I think in the end it's just going to end up.
No, Watery has to be somebody that L absolutely trusts to a fault.
But we've talked about that he might not even know who L is, and vice versa. Or at least L probably knows who Watery is, but Watery doesn't know who L is.
I don't think so. Because think about L did this whole fucking thing. It might not have gone exactly as he planned, but the end goal was still the same. He did this all just so he could whittle down the police force to people that he could say that he trusted.
Mm-hmm.
Watery is his attendant. It's the person who he talks to. It's the person who gives him information. I don't think that's just somebody that L...
Oh, I don't think it's some random person.
I don't even think that's just, like... That is, like, almost, like, very different, but, like, the same kind of level of trust that, like, Riza Hawkeye had for Roy Mustang. Like, different kind of relationship, obviously, but, like, that level of trust between them...
Well,
like...
I think that Al and Watery are probably like the same person because Al, when he whittled down the police force, he's like, "You all have a very strong sense of justice."
Mentally, obviously, not physically.
Yeah, like you all obviously have a very strong sense of justice. I trust you all. I'm pretty sure Watery probably has the exact same thing. And I think that he'd be willing to sacrifice his own life. Because if all the police officers are willing to do it, and Elle's willing to do it, I wouldn't see why Watery wouldn't be willing to do it for Elle, just so they'd be able to catch Kira. I think that Watery's at some point going to end up sacrificing himself to reveal Light's identity so that Elle can get him.
Maybe. I'm not disagreeing with you, but
that's just kind of how
I never see Elle put him in that position, but Watery might himself.
It's the very beginning. We barely know anything about him.
We know his
more about
name.
Elle. We know more about Elle than we do Watery.
We don't. We don't fucking know his name. I'm wrong. We know what he calls himself.
we know more about Elle than we do Watery. We know Watery is the least person that we know anything about. Sorry, a person.
No, incorrect. We know more about Watery than we do about the girl that Light asked on a date.
What was her name?
The girl
Joe,
that Light asked on a date.
No.
What?
The girl that Light went on a date with. Is she in your notes?
No, bro. I started taking notes now.
I don't know if her name is ever revealed.
Is she gonna come up again?
No.
She's probably dead.
She's a side character. You don't even.
Some side chick.
Did we have? Did we have any Ryuk this episode?
We got
when he was like just chilling.
He was standing.
in the hall.
He was standing next to Kira when they were at the bus
That's
station.
right. When he was like,
you
"So are
guys-
you ready?"
You guys were kind of talking when he said his like one good line of this episode, which is when Elle reveals the whole. You can put the scenarios and then write the name after. He goes, "Oh, even I didn't know that," and that's pretty much all he says
really?
the whole episode. Yeah.
Jesus, Light is just a.
Yeah.
What if Light just showed up
Galaxy
back? It's like,
Light
hey,
over
Ryuk,
here.
you look different.
Well, like, Ryuk never needs to do this level of stuff, and like this level of.
They would just write it out.
And
just
also,
did it for shits and giggles.
remember, like he said that everybody else, every other human who's ever had a Death Note has put like a maximum of like 8 or 9 names on it, whatever. Like they've not done anything nearly as ambitious, and they've done nothing. If I remember, they never had it nearly as long, or I might be wrong on this.
How many
but like,
pages are in the Death Note? It doesn't look like a big book.
Yeah, but
it looks like there's probably
either.
How many pages are in this? 100.
80 sheets.
80 sheets. Yeah, it looks like it probably has like 100 pages in it. It does not look like a thick book, and the pages are a lot smaller than this too. They're like maybe
It's a small
2/3
composition notebook.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I feel like it's not too much smaller than this.
It looks small.
Well, it's like a composition notebook, so it'd
Yeah.
be more like. So if you have this, it'd be. About
Yeah, it looked like a
Yeah.
composition notebook, like the small ones.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna? Do you think he's gonna fill? Ooh, I think it would be just really cool is if Light does win, if the very last page is just for Elle. Like he fills up the entire page completely, and there's just one page left.
I guess that's a way for L to win. It's just he makes him use up the whole thing.
Keep killing, I fucking dare you.
You're gonna run out of ammo eventually.
Not if I do an AoE attack and bomb Japan.
At everybody.
Yeah, we were talking. Like Joe had been talking about.
Like, what
that.
if he figured out a way, like really elaborately, like took 2 pages out to make some people, whoever control. Did Japan even have nukes?
They
did get 2 nukes, but not like talking about nukes.
Keep in mind this is in like 2004, so that's just the time period it's in.
Probably do. It's probably not a lot, but I'm sure everybody has.
But
nukes.
like something that could just carpet palm Japan,
No
and he just
one-
might like throw a dartboard, like throw a dart at a dartboard, like hey maybe I killed him. I don't know.
No, that's not
Let's do it
happening.
again.
It's not happening. No.
No, it's not happening.
We're not gonna get nuked.
For the meme.
What was the other one?
It ends with him starting
Putting
World War
LOL
III.
Just do it for the fun.
LOL, get fucked, GG.
GG's in
Ella's
chat.
like, this is an incredible play. This is amazing. How am I gonna respond? And Light's like, what the fuck just happened?
He's just like
I did not mean to
360
do that.
YOLO. He's like MLG memes from the golden age.
He's holding it like a sniper rifle. Anything else to talk about? There was a lot of information this episode. We got.
I'm ready to write more arrows.
We know that the goth girl. We don't know her name yet. Did we get her name?
Yeah.
What was Naomi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Naomi.
She was Ray Pember's
Naomi
fiance.
Pember.
Well,
No, she was
never-
not a
yeah.
Pember yet. She was not a member of the Pember.
Yeah, and she is now investigating Kira, or at least she's now investigating Light.
No, Kira. Well,
no, because she talked about Light at the end.
Well,
she doesn't know it's Light.
No, but but she's probably gonna end up still.
So she's still just
investigating
investigating Kira.
She's gonna be investigating Light. She's investigating Kira.
You investigate Kira.
No,
you are
I know,
obviously
she's
investigating Light.
No, that's what I'm saying. She's going to start investigating Kira by investigating Light because That's who.
She doesn't know
Ray,
it's Light yet.
I know she doesn't.
She
No,
doesn't-
I know.
She doesn't
that.
know who Ray was following either.
Oh, she didn't.
No.
She was talking about him
No, she
about
knows,
Light at the very
She knows
end.
about the bus jacking, and she knows that she thinks that whoever is Kira is on that bus.
And lives in an area to ride it.
She said his name at the end twice. Yeah, she said Light's name.
No, she didn't.
No, she did not.
No, she didn't.
She doesn't.
She never said Light. Ever.
She said that she said refers to he as in Kira, and she says, I know he's close enough to use this bus route, but she never says his name.
Oh, I thought she said Light. Was
No.
close enough to use that bus route.
How do I know about
they
Light?
said he was
I don't know. That's why I'm saying. I thought that Ray had told her about it. I swear she
Alright,
told him.
I say we're cutting out this
I
episode.
swear she told him.
That was it
We
for
did
Death
enough
Note
talking.
episode 5.
You've done enough listening to
Holy
our
shit, we're
bullshit.
already 5 episodes in.
Out of 30.
Out of 30? That's so great. I love
We're
that.
a sixth of the way.
This is gonna get a lot bigger.
And remember I told you guys how this show never chills the fuck out?
We're just
Think
gonna
about
end
where
up,
we
Joe.
are in
This
episode
wall is
5.
going to end up just being a bunch of post-it notes.
Wait, for every
red
episode.
twine.
Wait, hold on, episode 5.
Need some post-it.
Remember, we
Just
only have one
absolute
notebook
madness.
for every show. Keep that in mind.
No,
We'll
no,
probably have
this
to
is
get more.
fine.
No. What I do is I just have the page for one page or just however many pages are for that episode, and then when we go to the next show that we're doing, just those pages for that or for that. And that's how I do my school.
Well, speaking of next episode, please check this one out when it comes out, obviously, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you for watching. We have been the Custodians, and see you later.
Oh my god.